Shadows dancing on the wall. Phantoms cry, phantoms seems. The fire burns, the smoke it chokes. Who writes the rules? Who tells the jokes?
So thick, feel the chill. The clock ticks quick. It's the night of masks and shadows, where the wild things play, dancing with the devil till the break of day. It's the night of masks and shadows. Don't you dare. The party's just beginning.